Hello, Darla Roberts coming to you from Tucson, Arizona. And I wanted to start with my September local card class and my to-go kit card. And I wanted to start by showing some products I'm going to be using. So I am going to be featuring the Regal Flora dies and the Regal Flora stamp set. If you get the two together, it's a bundle and you do save 10%. I am going to be using these in my project today. And if I open these up, this is what the dies look like. And you do not get the magnet with it. This is just something that I've added for my dies. And then we're going to be using the Stylish Shapes dies. These are one of my favorite dies. I was asked the other day by a customer which dies she'd recommend, what I would recommend for just getting started with using the dies. I would suggest the Stylish Shapes. They have a lot of shapes, as you can see. We're going to be using two today. Going to be using these two circle ones, and they fit right here, so you can see there's lots of goodness in these dies right here. And then just to show you, we're going to be using this die for this particular card. And then I wanted to bring in the bird that I'm going to be featuring this month. This is called the Regal Winter. There are 12 sheets. You get 2 of each of the designs. I've just got half of a pack here. They are 12 by 12. So very vibrant colors. And then flip side, here is the opposite side. So our designer series paper is double-sided, so you get to choose whatever you want. Lots of choices there. So that's going to be the designer series paper that I'm going to be featuring for the 4 cards. This is card number 1, so let's get started. So if you are unfamiliar with my to-go kit, I design 4 cards, and then at the beginning of the month I send them out. And if you place a minimum order of $35 of subtotal in my online store, excuse me, with anything current, you are eligible, and I will be mailing these out to you. So this is card number 1. So this is what card number 1 is going to look like when you get it. So I can't do any stamping, so you have to use your own supplies for the stamping and ink. But this is going to be what's in this kit. And this is a stylish shape that I already did. And then here's those 2 leaves. And we're going to be doing something fun with those in just a second. And then we've got a piece of that designer series paper. Going to be using that side. And then we've got another piece right here. So I got 2 different patterns. I'm using that side. And in the description, I will have all of the measurements. So this is going to come like this in your kit. I went ahead and scored it at the 4 and 6 just to make it just a little bit faster for this video, but it's going to open like this. So I'm going to set all this aside for just a second, and I'm actually going to, let's go ahead and we're going to put some adhesive on this one right here. So I'm going to put some adhesive, maybe. Let's see if I can get it unstuck off camera here. Let's see. See if we're back in business here. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to get a different bottle here. Oh goodness. Oh, I swear, it's always something on video. All right. Oh, me just see if I can get this a little bit started here. All right. So I don't want to put any right in the middle, and I'm going to show you why in just a second. I don't want any above here. I'm going to tell you in just a minute. All right. So, and your card will already be coming. It'll come like it'll be glued down, and I'm going to show you just a second why it's going to be glued down. So I'm going to bring in my Big Shot, which I don't do a lot during videos because it does take up a lot of space here on my video recording part, but I wanted to show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take my biggest shape here, and I'm going to open up my card, and I want that to be, let me turn it over here so I get it centered here, and then I'll switch it. Okay. So I want that right there, and then take a Post-it note, and I'm making myself a window. And I don't want this to move, so let's bring this down just a bit. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my top plate on, and then I'm going to run it through. I'm going to run it through my machine here. Okay, I'm going to move my machine out of the way. Move it back to the spot where I keep it. All right, and that's all the die cut we're going to do because I've already done everything else. But when you get your kit, it is going to be, I should have checked some. Oh, okay. All right, I was going to say, I should have checked to make sure it went through, but it went through. Okay. And if I didn't, it looks like I put a little bit too much glue here, but I think I can save this. Oh, shoot, it looks, nope, I did it. Okay. So we're not going to be using this. You can use it on another project, but we are going to be using this piece right here. And it's going to go back in there. So let me see if I can get some of this glue off. Yours will not have any glue on it. All right, well, we're just going to go for it. Okay, so we're just going to keep this aside for right now. All right. So what I'm going to do is going to, so the card's going to open like this. So there we got it. And then we're going to do our stamping now. So the card is going to be like this, and it's going to open like this. So let's do some stamping. So I'm going to open this up. This idea came from my friend Kelly, and I loved her card. I changed all my supplies, and I just using her layout, which I love. Okay, so I'm going to bring in some stamps that I have to the side here. Okay, so I'm going to put, let's put that one like right there. And then going to put my saying, sending love your way. I'm going to ink this up. And I'm going to do my best to center it with the video right in front of me here. Hey, did pretty good. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in this little flower. And all of these images and sentiments are from that stamp set. And I'm just going to bring one here. Oops, looks like I was out of the camera there. Let me bring this back. So I stamped it here, and without re-stamping, without re-inking, I should say, I'm just going to stamp it right there. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Then I'm going to bring in my white scrap here. I'm going to get this stamp image. Just has some dots on it, and I don't want it to be that dark, and so I'm going to stamp off first. You can just, however you want to arrange that. And then this is Missing You. And I'm just going to put that right there. There we go. And that was full strength. And let's see, I'm done with my stamping, so I'm going to move my my ink pad out of the way and close it up. Okay. So this card goes together pretty quickly, actually. Let's see, I had dimensionals. What did I do with them? So on my sample, I did not pop these up with dimensionals, but I'm going to pop these up. You can use take your pick tool to pick these up. So then I can just put that in the trash. And then I'm going to put that right on this layer right here. Then set that aside for just a second. Okay, and let's bring the rest of the card in. We're going to glue this down to our base here. And that's why I love the green glue, because I can get it exactly where I want it. Looks like I smeared it right there, but that's okay. All right. You are not going to smear your card. I know it. And then here, I just want to put some glue on that right side, because then I'm going to bring this back in. It's going to fit just like a puzzle. We don't want anything to be sticking where it shouldn't be. Okay, so there we go. And I have just this few finishing touches, and then we're done with this card. Okay, so let me get my rhinestones that are included in your kit, and you also get an envelope too. So, okay, so I have already ran these through my Big Shot before my video, and I am just going to pop it up. The dimensional there, and then I'm just going to arrange it where I want on my card. Again, if you take your pick tool, then you don't have those white little pieces all over your house. Okay, then I'm just going to put the other one. Oops, put this on the wrong side. Let's see if I can fix that. There's a definite right and wrong on this for die. Okay, I'm going to put it just like that. Then I will put on my rhinestones. And let's see, I think I'll put one here. Then I'm going to put one there. And then I'll put one here. So there we've got 3 rhinestones, and I have one last touch. So I am going to use the Wink of Stella glitter pen. It is a clear pen. You push right here to get a little bit of the fluid in there. And then all I'm going to do is I am going to color my leaf here, or flower. It can be whatever you want it to be. We're going to call this a leaf this time. So this will not be done because some people don't like glitter on their cards. I sure do. But for the sake of the video, it's already getting really long. I am going to leave one without and one with, and you can tell the difference between glitter or no glitter. Leave me a comment and let me know if you like the glitter or no glitter. So again, this is how your card's going to open. Just like that. And then it's going to set up very nicely for display. There you go. All right, so that is card number 1. Have a great day.